last day of school for the term, when Miss Blythe gave the class a surprise project to do over the holidays.
I want each and every one of you to grow a vegetable over the holidays and bring it back to show the class.
Oh.
Yes, Millie?
But I don't know how to grow vegetables.
That's the point. You'll have to find out, won't you? Yes, Molly.
Can we do it with a friend?
Of course. And you each have to grow a vegetable of your own. And no, Humphrey, I don't want to see robots, man-eating lizards or dynamite. Just vegetables.
So Millie and Molly went to get some advice from the best vegetable grower in the whole town.
You go first. No, you. Okay, I'll go first. I don't think she's at home. Let's ask someone else. But Aunt Maude knows more about growing vegetables than anyone. But, well, can't we ask someone who isn't so... snippy? Crabby? Impatient?
Hard to get along with? Yes, she is. But Aunt Maude's the best gardener in the whole town. If you want to know about books, I can help you. But
Aunt Maude really is the one to ask. You won't find anyone else who knows as much about growing vegetables in the whole town. I can help you with pets.
And lost property and road safety, but vegetables? You really need to ask Aunt Maude about growing vegetables because she's the best...
In the whole town.
So Millie and Molly ended up back at Aunt Maude's and found her in the magnificent garden at the back of her house.
Fiddlesticks! You can't grow vegetables.
Why, Aunt Maude?
You have to be able to stick at it all the time. You have to love your little green friends and tend them and give them your all. Even when you don't feel like it. You have to have tenacity. That's why I'm the best gardener in the whole town. I'm tenacious.
We can be tenacious too.
Tenacious, tenacious, tenacious. Well, I don't believe it.
But we can, Aunt Maude. We can, really.
Oh. We'll see. Come back tomorrow.
Aunt Maude really didn't expect Millie and Molly to come back. She didn't think they'd be tenacious enough to do even that. But Millie and Molly surprised even themselves when they turned up to spend the next day with Aunt Maude, ready to learn how to be tenacious vegetable gardeners. But they had another surprise waiting for them out in the garden.
Ow!
What?
Fiddlesticks! I've hurt my wretched leg. Can't get up.
We'll get you some help, Aunt Maude.
I don't want any help. And I especially don't want any doctors. What kind of doctor are you? 6 weeks? Fiddlesticks.
You've broken your leg, Aunt Maude. It'll take that long to mend.
Well, what am I going to do all that time? And who's going to look after my garden?
We'll look after it, Aunt Maude. But you have to tell us what to do.
You? Ha! You won't stick at it.
Yes, we will. We came back today, didn't we?
1 day. I'm talking 6 weeks.
I'd try to find something to keep Aunt Maude busy. Without her gardening, she's going to be even more difficult to get along with.
I heard that. I might have broken my leg, but my hearing still works.
Good luck.
Well, what are you doing out there? The garden's not going to look after itself, you know.
So while Molly watered the garden exactly how Aunt Maude had told her, Millie tried to keep Aunt Maude busy with a story.
Aren't you a special friend to all little guinea pigs?
I don't like stories. I'm a doing person. I like to do. Find me something I can do.
The next day, Millie was told to dig in smelly manure to make the soil rich for planting more vegetables, while Molly tried to find something for Aunt Maude to do.
Aha!
A jigsaw?
It's something to do, Aunt Maude.
I don't see the point of jigsaws. What do you do when you finish them?
But they're fun while you're doing them.
Oh, fiddlesticks, I don't like fun. I like to do things that have a purpose. Besides, anyone can do a jigsaw. Millie, that's not a weed. Molly, pull harder. Those weeds aren't going to jump out of the ground by themselves, you know. Millie, that's not a weed either. Don't think of having a rest till morning tea time. I never take a break till lunch, and that's why my garden is the best in the whole town.
Millie and Molly definitely had to find something for Aunt Maude to do. She was becoming impossible.
What's this?
It's wool, Aunt Maude.
I can see that. What am I supposed to do with it?
We thought you might like to knit a winter blanket.
I can't knit. Don't like knitting. I like gardening. I'm good at it. The best in the whole town.
But it's something to do until you can garden again, Aunt Maude. Knitting is very useful and lots of people can't do it. You might become the best knitter in the whole town. Is knitting too hard, Aunt Maude? We'll find something else for you to do.
Yeah, that's the trouble with you young people. You give up too easily.
So Aunt Maude started to knit. At first, she was slow and made mistakes, and a lot of fuss.
Oh, fiddlesticks and fumblepfingers.
Over the next few weeks, Millie and Molly came each day and followed Aunt Maude's instructions on looking after the garden.
Looks like we didn't give this one enough water. We'll make sure next time Aunt Maude won't be happy.
But Aunt Maude had something else on her mind. At the end of the first week, Aunt Maude was still knitting, with less fuss.
Fiddlesticks.
And by the end of the month, she was knitting with no fuss at all. And the garden was looking as healthy as ever.
Well, that's 6 weeks, Aunt Maude. Your leg's all better.
About time.
You can go back to your garden now.
I'm not ready for the garden.
Huh? When will you be ready?
I don't know. Oh, why? Are you going to give up looking after my garden? Can't stick at it, eh?
No, Aunt Maude. We'll keep gardening.
Huh.
When will you stop knitting blankets, Aunt Maude?
When I'm ready. I heard that.
Really?
Yes, I will be the best knitter in the whole town.
And while there was nothing wrong with Aunt Maude's hearing, Millie and Molly started to worry that something else was wrong with Aunt Maude when the whole house started to fill up with blankets. And Millie and Molly didn't know how to look after the garden when the winter snows came. So they called Dr. Smiley again.
What's the problem, Aunt Maude?
Problem? What are you talking about? There's no problem.
Well, if there's no problem, I'd better get back to the hospital. People are getting winter chills and need my help. See you later.
So while Aunt Maude continued to knit blankets, Millie and Molly kept looking after the garden the best they could, in the worst of weather.
Bless you. Oh, not again.
So bad was the winter that the hospital was filling up with patients. And Dr. Smiley had a problem, which had only one solution.
Aunt Maude,
What is it this time?
I have a problem of epidemic proportions. I need more blankets.
Well, I've made the best blankets in the whole town. Take them. Take them all. Just make sure those sick people appreciate my hard work.
Thanks, Aunt Maude.
Amazing my garden's still thriving in this snow. No thanks to those girls. Couldn't they stick it out?
Oh, no, quite the opposite. They're in the hospital. They caught the winter chills too, tending your garden.
Oh?
Even when it was cold and raining and even snowing.
You don't say.
Soon, everyone who was sick had a nice, warm, Aunt Maude, best in the whole town, hand-knitted blanket. And Aunt Maude knitted 2 very special blankets, one for Millie and one for Molly. Both had stripes and lots of yellow because Aunt Maude knew that Millie and Molly liked stripes and lots of yellow.
Aunt Maude.
Now don't be taking your time. Make sure these 2 get the very best attention.
Don't worry, Aunt Maude. The very best in the whole town.
And by the time school holidays had finished, Millie and Molly were well again.
Well, I see everyone seems to have done very well with their vegetable growing over the holidays. Humphrey, what have you there?
It's a potato monster! I grew it all by myself and it eats all the other vegetables! Roar!
Humphrey. Millie and Molly, where are your vegetables?
Well, Miss Blythe.
Stop everything!
Oh, Aunt Maude?
Millie and Molly grew these healthy vegetables all by themselves.
Wow!
And lots of others besides. I'll have no argument. These two are the most tenacious gardeners I have ever seen. Well, next to me, of course. I'm still the best gardener in the whole town.
Oh, then well done, Millie and Molly.
And nobody had ever seen Aunt Maude smile before.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Millie and Molly knew lots of different people, but they were on their way to visit someone very different from anyone else they knew.
You'll never get away from me!
Different from Humphrey, who was loud and aggressive, but he was never dull.
What are you doing, Humphrey?
I'm setting a trap for giant robot dinosaurs from the moon!
Why are you wearing those funny clothes?
To protect me when I catch them in the trap.
How does the trap work?
The baddies are gonna run into it, and I'm gonna catch them like this and save the world and be famous! And then I can tell everyone what to do.
Well, we're going to visit Ella Bella Boo.
Oh. You should take a rope, too, to tie her up. I can show you how.
Oh, Humphrey. She's not that bad. She's funny.
Alf was different too, gentle and caring.
Hi, Alf. Hi, Millie. Molly. Want to help me? I'm building a house for all the ants to live in. What happened to their other house? A car ran over it, and now they haven't got anywhere to live. There must be thousands of them, but I can't count them all. Sorry, Alf. We'd love to help you. And all the ants. But we don't have time today. No. We're going to visit Ella Bella Boo. Really? Ella Bella Boo? Well, good luck. We don't need luck. She's sweet. Bye. We'll help you next time. Good luck with your house building. Thanks.
Aunt Maude was certainly different, snippy, and just a little bit scary.
She's there, doing some gardening. Maybe if we run past, she won't see us. Let's go, quick.
Millie, Molly, what's the rush? Well, speak up. There must be a reason you're running. You do know I don't like running. I like things orderly, quiet.
Well, we're in a hurry. To see someone.
Someone? Who?
To see Ella Bella Boo.
Oh, fiddlesticks. No one's in a hurry to see that one. It's hard to believe she's my niece. She's a menace.
But she's funny and sweet.
And needs a firm hand and some straightening out.
But Millie and Molly liked Ella Bella Boo just the way she was.
Hello, Ella Bella Boo. Millie! Molly! Hello. Millie! Would you like us to read your book? We brought Beetlejuice. It's our favourite. Book. Okay. This is our favourite book too. Beetlejuice. Hat! That's not a hat.
Ella Bella Boo certainly was different. She liked to test the toothpaste in the bathroom and then the soap.
Oh!
Millie and Molly thought Ella Bella Boo might be a musician one day. Or a farmer.
She's pretending to be her daddy. She loves his confidence.
But whatever she was going to be, Millie and Molly liked Ella Bella Boo just the way she was. So when Ella Bella Boo went to stay with Aunt Maude for a few days, Millie and Molly were happy to offer some help.
Us?
I don't need any help, thank you, Millie, Molly. I can... Ella Bella Boo, put that down immediately. See? All she needs is a firm hand. Discipline.
But Aunt Maude...
No, I won't hear it. I'll have that little niece of mine behaving the way I want.
Aunt Maude, you should...
Listen to me. What chaos would there be in the world if everyone behaved differently and...
Aunt Maude, look!
Oh! Oh, my prize-winning carrots, stop! Oh!
Aunt Maude! Carrot! Are you sure you don't want any help?
Fiddlesticks! It'll take more than a black eye to slow me down. This ice will stop the swelling. Ella Bella Boo will just have to learn. She'll have to fit in with what I want. Fiddlesticks!
She's so cute.
It's not cute. It's...
Aunt Maude! Are you all right, Aunt Maude?
I'll be fine. I tell you, I don't need any help. See? Completely under control. I'll have her behaving properly like I did as a child in no time at all. Now, won't that be a good thing? I said, won't that be a good thing?
Yes, Aunt Maude.
Ella Bella Boo will just have to learn to control her.
Water.
Now put that down immediately, young lady. I've just about had enough of your nonsense.
Look out! The wheelbarrow! Phew.
What wheelbarrow? Oh, that wheelbarrow. That was close. I could have done myself an injury. Ow! Aha!
Aunt Maude? Are you there?
Fiddlesticks!
Funny lady! Why are we coming out here?
I don't want to wake that little troublemaker.
Does your leg hurt very much, Aunt Maude?
Only when I think about how it happened.
Are you thinking about that now?
Yes, I am. Right. I think I know what to do now. Ella Bella Boo might be a little tornado, but she's met her match with me.
Are you sure? We'd still be happy to help you, Aunt Maude.
No, thank you. When she's finished her nap, I'm going to teach her discipline through the power of gardening. Ella Bella Boo will be the best behaved child in the whole town.
You won't change her too much, will you?
Fiddlesticks. The more that child changes to be like me, the better.
Well, we could still help.
I said I don't need any help. I need help.
Aunt Maude, what happened to your head?
Never mind. Is Millie here?
Yes, Molly's having dinner here too.
Good, fine, excellent. I need their help, now. Hurry up.
Coming, Aunt Maude.
You girls know her better. Maybe you'll have more luck.
Where was the last place you saw her?
Well, we were out in the garden and I just put something away and came back. The gate was closed, so she must be hiding somewhere here. Somewhere on the property. But I've looked everywhere.
Ella Bella Boo doesn't like to hide. No, she couldn't sit still long enough. Maybe she's doing something she likes to do.
But Ella Bella Boo wasn't testing the toothpaste or the soap in Aunt Maude's bathroom. Nor was Ella Bella Boo playing with the pots in Aunt Maude's kitchen. And she wasn't even trying to make hats out of Aunt Maude's books.
She's a terror, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to the little mite.
It's going to be nighttime soon. Are you sure you looked everywhere in the garden? Even behind the big bushes?
Yes. I've been past what's left of my prize carrots 20 times. And the hose. Looked under the wheelbarrow. Oh, fiddlesticks. I just put my gumboots away and...
Gumboots?
Yes, that's what I said. Gumboots.
Where?
What?
The gumboots!
In the shed, of course.
Come on!
What's going on?
She loves gumboots. Let's go to the garden shed. There you are.
What's so funny?
She's saying she's you, Aunt Maude. She's copying you.
Fiddlesticks.
Me Maude. Look, she's gardening too. Just like you. Me Maude, me Maude, me Maude.
Oh.
Are you smiling, Aunt Maude?
Absolutely not.
A few days after Ella Bella Boo went home, Aunt Maude noticed how quiet it was. Very quiet. Too quiet.
Fiddlesticks.
Even when she invited Millie and Molly around, she wasn't satisfied.
You two are very quiet.
Well, you see...
Well, speak up. I'm not going to bite. Molly?
We're quiet because we didn't want to make you cross.
Cross? Cross? Now, why would I get cross?
So, to everyone's surprise, Aunt Maude invited someone who never noticed if Aunt Maude was cross.
Isn't this too noisy for you, Aunt Maude?
Fiddlesticks. Nice to have a bit of noise from time to time.
So you do like Ella Bella Boo the way she is?
Well, of course. Do you want everyone to be the same? Fiddlesticks, that'd make a very boring world, wouldn't it? Well, wouldn't it?
Yes, Aunt Maude. I can't wait.
Millie and Molly were hurrying to get back to Millie's place. They had an exciting week planned.
Well, fiddlesticks. What's the meaning of all this rushing?
Sorry, Aunt Maude.
You could knock someone down running along the footpath like that.
We're in a hurry.
I can see that.
We can't be late. We're being picked up from Millie's place. Biddy Bid's going to take us on a holiday to her place.
Huh, Biddy Bid?
She's nice.
There's nothing nice about her.
But she's got a garden like you, Aunt Maude.
Her garden is nothing like mine. It's an unruly jungle.
Yeah! We can have adventures there. And it's got secret places that you can hide and it's fun!
Fun? Fun doesn't get your vegetables grown and food in your tummy.
But she grows the best plums ever.
Fiddlesticks!
It never did any good to argue with Aunt Maude.
Come on. Biddy Bid might be there already. Yeah, let's go. There's her car. She's already here. She must be in the house. Oh, no. Hope she's not cross we're late.
Boom! Gotcha!
Biddy Bid!
Don't tell me I got you so easily.
We weren't ready. We'll get you next time.
Fiddle faddle. You have to get up early in the morning to catch this old fruit.
Sorry we're late.
Oh, I forgive you. You two peaches ready to go?
Yeah!
It wasn't long before Millie and Molly were on their way to Biddy Bid's house.
Look! On to the horn, please, Biddy Bid.
Aunt Maude! Biddy Bid? Fiddlesticks, fiddle faddle.
You're not friends with Aunt Maude, are you?
Well, she's our neighbour. Why don't you like each other?
Don't want to talk about it. Let's drop into the butcher's. We'll grab some tucker for you two beanstalks.
Uh-oh. Here comes Aunt Maude. Oh, I hope Biddy Bid doesn't come out.
Thanks.
Biddy Bid? Aunt Maude?
Biddy Bid, what is
If
it?
you're going to ask about Aunt Maude, don't. Now, Molly, have you got any riddles for me? Gardening type riddles?
Why did the banana go to the doctor?
Why?
Because it wasn't peeling well.
It was some distance out of town to get to Biddy Bid's place, and Millie and Molly soon forgot all about Aunt Maude.
Can we have some plums? Please, Biddy Bid. Yours are the yummiest ever.
Not just yet. You can have some for afternoon tea. But remember, a handful of plums will do you good. A bellyful will do you in. Let's see what we can see.
For the rest of the day, Biddy Bid showed Millie and Molly the secrets of her garden.
These flowers are princess gloves.
Now aren't you grand? Let's see what's hidden in this periwinkle. Can you see the fairy paintbrush?
Oh, so cute.
Millie! Molly! Millie! Oh, you pair of potatoes. You got me back. Come here. He loves me not. He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, dear. He loves me not.
Do you have a boyfriend, Biddy Bid?
Oh, no. It's just a game.
Millie's got a boyfriend. Do not. I think you love Humphrey. Humphrey? No way, not ever. That's not funny, Molly. Oh, but Millie. Sorry, Millie. I was only playing. That's okay. I forgive you.
Very nice pumpkins. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. It's time for a nap.
That's all right. Aunt Maude likes naps too.
Do we have to mention her?
Did you ever like Aunt Maude, Biddy Bid?
Oh, a long time ago. In fact, we used to be two peas in a pod, just like you two. Best of friends all the way through school, even as grown-ups.
What happened?
She did something I can never forgive.
What?
Not important.
Well, Millie and I are going to be friends forever and ever. Even if you do say I love Humphrey.
Yes, well, you two petals go off and have some plums. Don't forget, a handful of plums will do you good. A bellyful will do you in.
So Millie and Molly ran off to eat some plums, little knowing what the next day would bring.
Wonder what the plums will taste like. Plums, silly.
When everyone awoke the next morning, there was a problem.
Spots! Now, what did I say? A handful of plums will do you good. A bellyful will do you in.
But Biddy Bid.
This is exactly what happened with Aunt Maude. I gave her important advice and she ignored it.
Oh, we didn't.
I'll ring Dr. Smiley to take a look at a pair of silly gooseberries. Well, Doctor?
They're both running a fever.
Too many plums.
Never seen too many plums produce a fever.
We only had a handful. We didn't have a belly full.
I think it's the measles.
Measles?
In fact, I prescribe plums and lots of rest. Plums help fight measles because they contain vitamin A.
You mean... Oh, dear. I've accused these two little cherries. Can you forgive me?
Of course. We're always going to forgive everyone. We wouldn't want to end up like you and Aunt Maude.
No. Quite right.
Hello? I'm on my way, Aunt Maude. No, I won't dawdle, Aunt Maude. Yes, I know you don't like doctors, but... Well... But... Yes, I'm coming right away. Seems Aunt Maude has the measles too. Unusual these days, the measles. She probably gave them to you, Millie and Molly. Not on purpose, of course.
Aunt Maude's got the measles?
Yes, she's pretty sick with them too. They can be dangerous when you're not young like these two. Dr. Smiley. Yes, Aunt Maude. I'm leaving now.
Can we have some more plums now, please, Biddy Bid? Biddy Bid?
Sorry, Millie, Molly. More plums, is it?
Yes, please.
It only took Millie and Molly a few days before they were well enough to go out again.
We're ready, Biddy Bid.
Coming!
Thanks to all the plums and the extra special care Biddy Bid had given them, they were ready to go for a drive. But in town, poor Aunt Maude was still suffering from the measles.
Well,
Your temperature's down, but you still need to rest.
fiddlesticks.
stopped in front of Aunt Maude's house.
That's right. We're going to pay her a visit. There we are. Something for you.
What's this?
I heard you were sick. Plums are good for measles.
I don't like plums. They bring back bad memories. You of all people should know that.
Aunt Maude, I've come to forgive you.
Fiddlesticks! I don't want to be forgiven. I haven't done anything to be forgiven for.
Fiddle faddle, you refuse to take my advice.
You stop talking to me. I should have to forgive you. What advice did you ever give me?
Gardening advice.
What gardening advice could you possibly give me? I am the best gardener in the whole town.
Except for plums. Plums are my speciality. 30 years ago, I advised you to use organics, not chemicals, when growing plums. You just laughed.
I've never laughed at anything in my whole life.
Now, ladies.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
Well, I remember a time when you laughed, when we were friends. You laughed a lot. So did I.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Don't be an old cabbage. I'm trying to make up for all the time we've wasted.
What's brought all this on?
Millie and Molly. We were friends once, like they are now. Only they know how to stay friends. They make a mistake. They forgive each other. You and I were just
too stubborn. Millie, bring me those two pictures behind you. Quickly now.
These ones?
Yes, those ones. See this picture? It's me, 30 years ago, winning best plums in the whole town, using organics, not chemicals.
You mean you did take my advice?
Of course. I'm not stupid. Plums were your speciality.
But you don't have a plum tree anymore.
When you stopped talking to me, I stopped growing plums. Never grown one since.
I'm a complete turnip. I must have misunderstood. Can you forgive me?
Well, perhaps you can help me plant a new plum tree. I might have forgotten how.
I'll be back as soon as you're well enough.
What's the other picture, Aunt Maude?
That's Biddy Bid and me, when we were your age.
Huh,